Alright. What's up? We are in the shred. Yep. What's up? Say what up if you're in the chat. Let us know what's good. Let's see who came to chill. What's good, guys? Just wait a sec here, see who comes in the jam. What's up, Tong? What's up, Straw Hat? We got a little Hawaiian flair for you guys tonight. Just for the boys. Oh, man. Oh, let's just chill for 2 seconds, guys, and then we'll get right into it. Let me know if the audio's good. If anything sounds bad, let me know. Right on. Right on. Oh. How's everybody's day going? What'd you guys do? Anything cool? Or are you guys doing boring stuff all day? Like losers. We're gonna get started in a minute or two here. Whoa. Just so you guys can have something to look at here while we chill for 2 seconds. And then we'll get going. Oh! Oh. What's up? Say hello if you're in the chat. Introduce yourself, say hi. Alright, should we kick this thing off? 10:05. We'll just rock it. I take it the audio's good. I take it. Oh, Kate, you finally got an account. Okay, sick. So we're ready to go. Alright, guys, so what do we have going on here? Oh, other than me yawning. Okay, I just taught 2 hours of jiu-jitsu and trained, so long day. Alright, so let's get right into it. ETH USD on the Ethereum lifestyle. So guys, we did the crypto video on the weekend. It was Saturday. What did we say? We said it's going to go to 260 and it's going to build. And the thing went to 300 and we absolutely rocked it last night on the stream. If you go to yesterday's video, you can watch it go to 310, 313. We watched it at these tops. And then we told Mr. Potato, who was in here, that it was going to start to fall down, and it did just that. And now it pulled back and it's starting to wedge out. So I am out. I had it at 218. So this is where I bought it, which is actually a very nice entry here. So I bought it on the break here, 218. We were calling this a MPF, which is a secret name for what this type of flag is, but you'll have to figure that out on your own. And I played this flag at 218. I scaled some out at 299, and then I scaled the rest out. I put the stop at 300. It went to 315, and unfortunately, while I was sleeping, it came back down and stopped me out. But 218 to 300, we cannot complain about that at all. It's a pretty legendary trade. So now I'm just out of it. I'm just gonna watch and see what happens. It's probably gonna be a little more downside, maybe test 280 again, hang around in here, and then maybe it'll come back out. Let's take a look at it on a shorter time frame. It almost tried to pop out here, but it was just a psych out. So there's probably a lot of people like, oh hell yeah, but nothing really too amazing there. So we're getting there, but we're just chilling and letting it do its thing, and when it decides to pick the direction, it will show us and we'll be hyped on it. So let it keep coiling and tightening up. It might even extend past this flag, so don't let this flag be like your huge indicator here, okay? And the reason this thing is a shred is because, keep yawning. Here's Bitcoin. So Bitcoin with that enormous rip and the other enormous rip brought ETH with it, and now you can see it is also gonna probably take a little break. As you can see, comes up here, like makes a little flag, came up here, made a little mini flag. So you probably got, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You could have like 10 days of consolidation before you pick up to the next rip. So just keep that in mind. I mean, if you really want to, you can get in here and day trade some of these. Lately I've been doing more swings on them, but when it was really hot and stuff was moving around like crazy, we were day trading this all non-stop, flipping it all around. So that's Bitcoin. And then as we can see, remember ETH went with it. Let's look at Litecoin. So Litecoin, 1 day. Litecoin is interesting because Litecoin does not follow Bitcoin and Ethereum as much. It stays pretty strong, and it likes to just kind of do its own thing on the long side, and then a lot of the times when Bitcoin and Ethereum crash, it kind of holds its own. So it's a little bit interesting in that manner that it doesn't actually go too wild. So you can see it tap, tried to break out, boom, tap. So see if it goes under, maybe pull again, tap, and then boom. So I would watch on the Litecoin. You know, you're probably going to get some action like this. Okay, so I would watch. Whoa, sorry guys. Whoa. But before I drew that ridiculous line, I would watch for something along the lines like this. Okay, without all the scribble. This is the... Man! Well, this is daily. Man, the oh my god coin. Alright, this now has some interest to me. I actually never look at OMG coin. Whoa, the trend lines are getting crazy in here. Jeez, man. Give me a break here. Shit. Okay, so you can see here this one's starting to flag out and then should pop out. But again, you're gonna have to give it some time here, so don't be like super greedy with it. Just let it kind of do its thing. Okay, it should come out of this range, I think, to the long side, which I think it's going to follow all the other coins, which it is doing, but it does a little bit of its own thing. So each one is still a coin, but they do their own little movements. And here's Z Cash or Z Coin, and here's the daily on that. Okay, so this is also a $200 coin, and as you can see, starts to come in, and then boom. Okay, so definitely something to watch here, along with the other coins. But if you want to play it pretty safe, I just stick for the most part with Ethereum because I know it the best. So let's also, we can't forget one of my favorites. I've been watching this thing forever. EOS. This thing has an insane base building on it. And I watch it I dream about it every day before I go to sleep. Man, trend lines are on a whole new level right now. So this is something to definitely keep on your radar. Little shred pattern to the upside. I broke over 2 a couple times and then couldn't do it. So just keep your eye, because something's going to happen, some type of catalyst or something, and this thing is going to rock. So let's keep our eyes on this thing for sure. Alright, let me just one more time quickly post the link, and then we'll get right into the stock stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead, guys, and get into the stock nations for the day. All right, so post anything in the chat if you guys had a good one. Let me know, or you have anything you want to look at. Let's go through the whole list. So if you know, the way we do it is we keep kind of going through. So we have every ticker that we talk about in this stupid little notebook. It's actually a sick notebook though, of course, because it's Star Wars. HTZ, what did it do to you, Chris? HTZ. I want to hit it tomorrow over 18, but we can't get into that right now. Okay, HTZ, it's on the list. We'll go through it. But let's start off with our typical rundown of some of the FANGs and the bigger stocks and all the stuff we've been watching, and then we narrow it down to what we did today and look for tomorrow. Okay, so let's quickly run through this. NVIDIA, okay, so popped up, was along. I was watching this thing in the morning in the pre-market. I believe I even when did I tweet it out? I said watch over 169 basically. It actually popped hard here, and I thought you could take a long there. You could put your stop under for some low risk. Yeah, Chris, that thing was being so annoying today. It was not cool what it was doing. and you can see came down here, and then at the open we got the long, broke out and tested again, and then came back down again. So this was a tricky one because you got 1, 2, you know, 2 entries. You mess up, you might not have taken a third, and then you could have taken it again here. Thing came down and messed you up. But a lot of times with the FANG stocks, I like to actually look at their hourly. So, you know, look, if you play this FANG stock on the hourly and you took a long here, I mean, it did dip down, so maybe not. So, but you can see this is the main pivot, so you still know you're with the theme, but that's what's up. Okay, and then it continued all the way. So tomorrow, I think we could watch this for another long attempt. Might be an inside day, though, I have a feeling, so it's nothing that's going to excite me too much. Tesla, doji candle, inside day, technically signals a trend reversal. So maybe tomorrow a short on Tesla, but it's not something I play all the time. Shopify came down to the moving average, so I actually have a swing in this, and I am watching it on these moving averages. So broke 9 EMA so far today, held the 20. This is the 200, and this is a random SMA in here. These ones I don't pay attention to. We left them on for an example we did, but I mean, it doesn't matter. You can see the trend line. You know, right around here anyway. So we're just watching to see if it builds under this base and comes back up. Shop has been kind of gunning for that 100 all the time, but it doesn't seem to hold it too much. Tops out, comes under, huge breakout a little bit. So we'll see if it can grind a little more. And I mean, my swing is from way back, so it's not a huge deal, and it's still profitable. And I scaled out over the hundreds, so it's a partial hold here. So we'll see what happens with that. But so far, shop can maybe watch tomorrow. Let me turn off the pre-market and after hours so you can see it better. So we'll see tomorrow. Could easily go down a little bit more too. So, but you can see it's kind of extending out here, and it is filling the gap once. So maybe go back down to 94.40s, bounce again, and then we'll see how it reacts off that level. But I'm not going to day trade it tomorrow. But anyway, the ATVI, this is Activision, coming up out of the range. Nothing too spectacular. These are gaming stocks. Take two, pretty nice actually, and holding its gain. 89 to 92, so like a $3 range today, which is not too bad. So this was an easy pattern you can pick here on this day, and then you can watch this thing tomorrow. See if you can break today's kind of flag back up towards 92. Okay, because the gap down was pretty strong, and then it seems to run up in these stair patterns. So stare, stare. I think this was earnings, gap down, then kind of held. So this is a very good sign that it gapped down, just filled it, and then kind of chilled here. So let's see what happens with that. So I'm gonna go ahead, and one of the first ones for like trends, TTWO, long. Okay, AMD. AMD, well, we've been watching it short since this trend line here at 1368 and still came back all the way down. I'm not too interested in it, to be honest, because of this gap. But, I mean, if you wanted to swing it, there's no reason you couldn't. We've been watching it every single day, just keep trending down. So you could have had it at 1366 and had it now at 12. DDD, these are the 3D printing dogs. Someone made an unbelievable tweet about this, but I won't repeat it. It was a little bit vulgar, but it was amazing. So this actually could be a bounce candidate. Starting to curl up. So So what was the range on this? 1246 to 1284. Not huge. And so, but I mean, it is breaking out there. So DDD, I mean, you can watch it. We'll keep looking at it all the time, but nothing that I'm spectacularly excited about for tomorrow. Ocal, I just keep pulling this thing up because, you know, we just keep looking at these things over and over and seeing the patterns. Nothing that really excites me. AOI. Ooh, this thing is still having a real hard time, so I wouldn't be surprised for more short in this thing tomorrow. Teva down even more, guys. Jesus. So I initially shorted this thing at 26.02. Imagine I just held it all the way down. Oh, baby. So no love for Teva. So yeah, I'm gonna just put it on as more short because it's probably going to zero. Okay, HTZ, I really like this. This thing is known to absolutely crush shorts a lot of the time. I have been in that scenario where I'm one of the shorts being crushed by it, so I always remember it. So I'm watching 18, and this is a pre-market watch. This thing is going to have some action. So look, here's the thing again. The pre-market wasn't amazing on it this morning, but if you were watching right at 9:30, there was a super easy flag break here. And you could easily just, on a 3-minute chart, go ahead, put your stop in a little bit under, you know, under this candle, 1476, you know, not bad, 1490.15, and the thing went to 17. So this was the easy one. So we're gonna watch it in the pre-market and the open again, and the game plan on it is to try and catch this flag. This flag, and it's probably going to happen at the open. I'm not sure if it's going to go at the pre-market, but I think you can get the same thing that you got yesterday. So that's what we're going to check out. Okay, so HTZ. Okay, so we're going to watch this thing and see if we can duplicate and exploit basically the same move that we already did the other day. Okay, so watch it to build over here and be super careful in the pre-market with it. Just let it work out. It likes to pop right at the open. But again, normally you'd think this person's just calling this right out of nowhere because of the gap, but you can see that there's a perfect line right here from the previous information. Okay, easy one to do. Alright, let's keep moving, guys. NTNX. Nothing that I like in NTNX. This one I'm not even going to trade. I'm just curious because it's a turd. Caper, I'm always just curious because it's also a turd. Tear is also a turd. Oh, look at that. It's dying. These I just, out of curiosity, have them on here. I don't really care about them. STX. Come on. Guys, what's going on here? There we go. Ooh, STX gap down. So, man, we're getting a little bit of internet chop. There we go. So STX, you know, You could maybe get it back down to 32, but the main one to watch is 32, so we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah. Barnes & Noble, AKS near the bottom. Man, watch Pets. Pets is hot. This thing likes to rip too. Watch Pets on this flag. Still needs more time. Like you can see the whole day today here was just basing, but still needs more time. But watch that 48.50. So let's just put that on our list. Pets. Watch over 48.50. And this is more of a pre-market shredder. So this goes under shredders. Rippers on this one, just to make it a little more provocative here. Okay, Pets, so that's probably good. MTLS, this one we're not going to trade. I'm just curious of what happened with the cup and handle on it. Really didn't do too well. IPDN, this one we're not going to trade either. I just know a lot of people were swinging it, so I'd like to see what's up with it. X, still nothing great. DVAX, this was hot a little while ago. Now, not so much. GLYC, nothing special. FCX, watch FCX is flagging, but it's not my favorite stock. I have a little bit of a beef with it, but you can watch it. USO starting to push out. EROS. Well, it's like USO. CNX. Rough. CBMX is a turd. Just want to see what it's doing. EFII. So EFII might be something for us to watch. Let's see if it can reclaim its manhood. So over 30.94 maybe. Yeah, that's kind of a hot look. Over 30, what is it? Over 30.94. All right, let's keep it going. Why? What's going on with this thing after hours? Check it out, guys. Wow. Closed at 77 here, went all the way up. So YY, definitely. YY. So these I write in my book too. Aug. I really like this YY. So long. We gotta watch how the gap is filled, but it's pretty sick. Alright, CLVS. Whew, probably a short. Yeah, CLVS, you could take it as a short, but I'm not gonna put it on my list. SEDG, possibly a short. 2, RDFN is the one we've been looking at today. So you can watch this tomorrow and see. Yeah, CLVS gets crushed. So watch RDFN for a long, around 26-30 build. Okay, this one was moving a bit today. Z called it again on this push. So watch to see if it starts to build over this thing for more. Okay. Yelp flagging out and starting to look a bit hot also. So Yelp still needs some time. But look at this flag here. So I like, you know, over 4170. Yelp long 4170 build. All right, so that's Yelp. Okay, then today, let's talk about the trades today. So today on CHN, here's what I did with this thing, this atrocity. So, is the pre-market on? Okay, so I had this thing, I was watching this thing really early in the morning, and I drew a line like this. Sorry guys, my phone going off. So I drew a line here, and in the pre-market it broke it here. So I thought, you know, it was good to go. Came back down, shook me out, so I took a small loss, and then I ended up catching it on the second time. And I sold it at 550s, okay? And then the thing came all the way back down. So if you look at it now, it's actually a nasty short. Well, it's not really a short because it's extended this way, and maybe it could go to 470. But it gave back all that gain that it had from its positive catalyst. So that was a bit of an annoying one because, again, you waited for it all morning. Chart is really messed up. Why is this being so weird? There it is. So yeah, I tried it here, you know, tried it here, didn't work, but you have the mental capital, and then at the open it went. So not every time you can get a ripper at the pre-market, but there's a chance that this could have happened at like 7 in the morning. Okay. Now light was one I actually missed. You can look at the daily on this. It's insanity. So in 3 minutes I watched this thing go like $6. And it was actually pretty easy to see it happen pre-market. So here's pre-market. Look at this easy play. Okay, at 8.45 it broke 59.47. You could have longed it there all the way up to 66.50. Easy work. You know, even if you cashed out here at 63, amazing trade. Okay, and then if you really wanted to get NAR, at 9.15 on this doji, you got a shaft, a doji, and an engulfing bullish candle. You could have shorted this thing all the way back down and made a shit ton of money. So this is a very easy play right here. Okay. What else do we want to look at? So we're not going to look at these tomorrow. Both kind of gave back their gains. Not too hot. Netflix, what did we say last night in the chat, Mr. Straw Hat? We said it looks like it could be a short and a gap down. It was NAR. So, you know, 9:30 it came back up, but it did gap down. So we were kind of right, but then it held. So it's still only halfway with some MAs on it, so I'm not too sure about it. We'll have to watch and see the action. Okay, XTNT. Well, this one's garbage actually. If you want to look at it, this had earnings. It's a turd, ripped up huge, and then it just gave it all back. Look at this thing. So some people were probably like, oh, awesome, and just got slammed. But that's why this is a $1 turd stock. So what can you do? ACAD, I traded also. Okay, ACAD was solid. Here it was again. It was very easy. Trend line right here. Trend line right here. And it popped out at the open. And you knew that this was your potential top because this was the high from before. So ACAD was super easy. I caught some, I believe, right here, and I wrote it up here and scaled it out, and then that was pretty much it. I closed up shop at like 10:30. It was actually longer than I wanted to wait because I couldn't get anything going in the pre-market, but it wasn't too bad at all, and we got it going on. Okay, so HTZ, you guys know the story. This thing was a massive annoyance. This, we were watching this here, and we were like, come on, come on, come on, come on, tank. This is where everyone was like, we got it, and then all these dojis, like, this shit candle, and then the thing just goes and tore it up. So, again, we already talked about it earlier on the stream, but that's what we're going to be watching for there. The other one we have is Snap, starting to round out. Yeah, it happens, man. What can you do? That's what happened to me on, yeah, that's what happened to me on ACHN. I got stopped out twice, and then I got it on the third time. But I would tell you that near the open, after those two pre-market fake outs, I was starting to be like, no, I can't have this type of day. And then luckily it popped, so. So, Snap, you know, watch over 1360 level. Long. So, long, short, long, 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 long. Cuts, I should say long. This is long. Yeah, flat tape. That's right, brah. Just another day in the shred. It's all good. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, let's watch Snap over this 1360s area for tomorrow. It's basing out. The thing's beat down. I think it's a piece of shit, but I mean, look at this. Like, the thing can't even get like a good tiny rally going. Like, here, tried, shafted. So we can maybe get 1 or 2 more green days to like 1450-ish, and then it'll probably get stuffed again. So that's good. ZN has a wedge, or it's curling a little bit. This is a runner, but you got to be careful with it. I have it on my piece of paper, but I don't really care too much about it. And is there anything else that we missed? I think for the most part we got everything. Let's go into the Momo stuff from the interwebs. And let's just quickly gather a couple more Oh yeah, up $10 already, but I mean ketchup can kill you too, right? Yeah, one to watch, brother. Definitely one to watch. Would not count it out. Watch this range here. What are you saying? 190, 180, 101. Yeah. So basically, you're looking at the top of this candle. Confirmation breakout. Maybe you see it start to base up here. Draw your little line, you know? So, yeah, for sure, dude. I see it. See what you're looking at. I don't like this resistance here, though, because up $10 and then into resistance. Like, if it was coming out of this curl, like here, like already over, it needs to build over that 102, so. Oh, LL is hot, dude. How did we miss this one? Oh, good thing you brought this to our attention. So, yeah, see, sometimes we forget about the ones all the time. So, LL, long, continuation. So we got a lot of stuff, right? We got LL, I think is a good one. We got YY, I think is actually really good. We got HTZ, I think could be really good. And then we're gonna get some gappers, and we're gonna go look at a few things moving around here. Yeah, so far, like we said, we've been doing actually very good on these watch lists. A lot of them have been moving. Okay, so we might have to add these in. Yep, OPK. Some news out. Possibly earnings. Actually, this thing sucks. OPK is off. I'm not feeling it. But I am feeling this. Omer. Now, I don't know how I didn't hear much about this sucker today. Did you hear about this thing? I didn't see anybody really talking about it. It was killing it. So we can watch this one. We'll put it on the Rippers list. Okay, so let's put this on the Rippers. Yeah, I never heard anything about it. Except, I go to the trending stocks on StockTwits, and this thing's on there, so a bunch of those idiots over there are talking about it, so. No. Let's Let's run the gambit of everything trending here on StockTwits. Garbage, Teva, we already know. Jack, PGNX, AQMS, TTM. Gee. Holy. What's up with this? Bad earnings or what? I'm just gonna stay away from this thing. This thing's kind of tempting because there's a little, you could get some gnarly reward, but like this gap is way too gnar for me. So, like, I mean, you could play this back up, but I just feel like, I don't know. I'm gonna write it down. I'm just gonna look at it, see what happens with it. If it sets up an amazing flag and it fills some of that gap, but for the most part, it's not our steez. CTSH, what the heck's going on with this? Not bad. You might like that one, Straw Hat. What else we got? Edit. Hudson. I just post everything, yeah, for sure, dude. Anything I can. I miss posting some stuff sometimes because it's... This is Hudson. No, this is Hudson. I would actually watch this in after hours. HCSN. So these are like the Momo wants to watch pre-market. These are like normal stocks. These are the freaky deakies. Edit. If it wasn't edit, it was CTSH. This one. Yeah, this one kind of looks like stuff you like. CTSH. And of course, the big daddy of them all. Yeah, high float, you gotta check it. So that's why those ones, I can even tell by the way it looks, like it looked kind of thick, you know? So far SPY holding on. And we'll see if the Donald says anything crazy. Okay? But for the most part, I think we got a nice little list. A little bit slower on the stream, but the show carries on. We do our homework. And a good little 48-minute sesh there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to watch all day. Very easy. I mean, you take 50 to 100 bucks on couple of these and you're good to go. And then we got these freaky deakies, and then we got just quickly see what has earnings tomorrow. Earnings date is tomorrow before the open. 115 stocks. My god. Oh, you like that little mare, do you? ARRY, ATHM. So I'm just going to quickly write a few of these down. We're not going to put them in the stream, but earnings tomorrow. And these are before the market open. Oh, see, it always does this. Tomorrow before the open. APRN. Watch APRN. Macy's and Kohl's too. APRN is an IPO. It's only been out for a few days and they're gonna have earnings tomorrow, so that could be fucking explosive. APRN, guys, okay? APRN. So this is gonna have earnings tomorrow, so they could easily say our earnings are awesome. The thing could go to 10. but it could also have nothing. But it's definitely worth checking out. I'm just gonna put this APRN earnings pre-market. BTG eat blah 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 blah. BSTO YY. Do we have YY on our list? It has earnings tomorrow. Earnings. Yeah. Could be good, Kate. So, there's Jack. You can watch it tomorrow. Not my cup of tea. This doji, don't let this fool you. There's the gap up. It's just showing a doji because of the after hours, that type of candle. I mean, this earnings could be the turnaround, right? Back to 100. So you could probably try it for a long. Yeah, TSRO, Tootsie Roll. Whenever I hear that stock, it's let me see or Tootsie Roll. Yep. So that could do something too. Anything else you guys got? I think we got more than enough, to be honest. I mean, in reality, we do all this work. We do whatever, 52 minutes right now we've done. And yeah, you need to thin it out. Yeah, like honestly, this list I've made here is way too many. But it's pretty easy to just start scratching them off. I'll just pick a couple and focus right down. But this is what I said before, is like, do we really need this list? Maybe yeah, maybe no. But the point is, we always do our homework and we're prepared. Like right now we're lifting weights. But just because you get like an opponent matched up and he's weak and you're strong, you're not going to stop lifting weights. So we're training every night and looking at the charts. That's what we do. Beta is hot, actually. Look at Beta. It's holding at these levels. This is a 30-minute chart of Beta. Exactly, Chris. Pre-market will usually weed out a bunch of stuff for you. So that's also why I like to get up early, is it gives you more time to just be like, ah, this is garbage. You can take your time, look at them all again. This one sucks, this one sucks. Oh, this one's good. Then maybe it's good, and then 15 minutes later, like, you look at pre-market and you're like, ah, this one sucks. So Beta you can watch. Too. I'm not even putting these on the list because we have so many already, but yeah, Beta 38. And ATHM. Look at this thing. This was today a gap. This thing is hot as fuck too. Ooh man. I gotta write this. ATHM is hot over 54, 61. So there's tons of great stuff going on here, actually. Things are getting real hot in this earnings season, so. Yeah, ATHM is hot. So hot right now. Pencil. So I made a note of it there. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Yeah, exactly, man. It's just repetition, so I mean, I can make a watch list pretty quick, but this is what you got to do all the time. You should always be looking at charts. This is what we do. That's why the stream doesn't matter if no one's doing, if I'm tired, whatever. This is what I do. MYGN. That thing was a ripper today. See this thing? MYGN. Yep, 1,000 charts a day. That's right, bro. You got the idea. I think we've probably looked at a couple hundred here right now. I mean, I'm scrolling through them right now. I'm not bringing them up on the platform, but we've looked at a ton of stuff here. Not to mention all the stuff we've looked at before, so. Alright, so I think we can wrap it up there, dude. As usual, I'll be on early in the morning. And we'll see what's good. Alright, so thank you again, Mr. Straw Hat. I really appreciate it. We had a few other people in here, Kate and the other people in. We really appreciate you stopping by. It's not just something I'm saying. You make it really fun to do this. So let's keep it going tomorrow. Don't get too gnar. We don't need much. We just take a little shred and boogie. Alright?